Welcome to the Southern District, guys. Here you see Pier 30 and me on the bottom doing some jumping jacks. This is my favorite place to chill, eat lunch, and just look out at the water and relax. Now we are going to take a tour of some of the places in and around this district. You can see Treasure Island in the background there. I'm still very new to flying, so please bear with me as I make adjustments on the go. Okay, please look up, not look down. Okay, this camera needs to reset. Hang on 1 second, guys. This is one of the main bridges connecting San Francisco to other cities. The name of this bridge is San Francisco-Oakland Bay Bridge, locally known as Bay Bridge. It carries about 260,000 vehicles a day. The bridge opened in 1936, almost 87 years ago. Here, after clearing the bridge, we can see Fire Station 35. This fire station is actually floating on water. They constructed most of the structure on Treasure Island, then had it towed to the San Francisco side once finished to minimize disruption on the Embarcadero. The 173 by 96-foot float that allows the station to ride the tides was specially fabricated in China to withstand sea level rise and natural disasters. This is also where the fire department houses the fire boats, as we can see in the video. To the left we can see the famous bow and arrow sculpture called Cupid's Span, commissioned by Gap. Along the route is the Embarcadero Street. This is one of the major corridor that connects Southern to Central District. Further up you can see Pier 14 and the ferry building. This is where you can catch a ferry to Oakland, Alameda, Vallejo, Larkspur, and Tiburon. Some fun facts about the Southern District. This is the only district where you will not see an address begin in the 2000s. The Southern District also has the most apartments per square block in the entire city. Treasure Island is artificially created island on the shoals of Yerba Buena Island, using mud dredged up from the bay. The island was to host the 1939 Golden Gate International Exposition. After that, the U.S. Navy took over and used the island as a naval station. There are still traces of radiation left by the U.S. Navy in this area. There are floating houses in this area which you will see later. To the south, we can see majority of the buildings are apartments. A lot of people who work nearby lives in these apartment complex, so make sure we get apartment number or suite number when we get calls here. Here we see Pier 40 and the South Beach Harbor. This is one of the many harbors we have in San Francisco where people can park their sailboats. The San Francisco Giants' home stadium, Oracle Park. This is the biggest venue in the city, can house about 42,000 at any given time. Since 2000, it has served as the ballpark of Major League Baseball's San Francisco Giants. Previously named Pacific Bell Park, SBC Park, and AT&T Park. There are times where the park will hold other venues such as concerts or motocross sports event. This park also has one of my favorite food in the city, the crab melt sandwich. You have to try it out if you have never had one. Just north of Oracle Park is the San Francisco Fire Department headquarters, located at 698 2nd Street. To the south of the Oracle Park, we can see the Lefty O'Dowell Bridge, also known as the 3rd Street Bridge. Fun facts: I used to see homeless people climb up the bridge at night to take shelter at the top here. This is one of the 2 bridges that connect Soma District to the Dogpatch. This bridge can be raised up to allow sailboat to cross through. Here we see the McCovey Cove, where a lot of Giants fans like to row their kayak out during the game. We can also see the China Basin Ferry Terminal at the end. It has services to Oakland, Alameda, and Larkspur during game days. To the west of the bridge, we will come across more office and apartment buildings. Then we will see the second bridge, the 4th Street Bridge. Muni has a light rail train that goes through here very often. Further west, we can see something you will not find in any other district. Floating houses. All these houseboat are registered with DMV. There's about 20 or so at this dock location. Some of these houseboats are actually secured on concrete, so it gives the owner some peace of mind. You may find some of the owners swimming around the creek during the day. Above all that, you can see the beginning of southbound Highway 280 and the end point for northbound. South of the 3rd Street Bridge, we will come across the headquarters of San Francisco Police Station, also serving as the Southern Station, located at 1251 3rd Street. This station is the only police station that has a fire station alongside with it in the city, housing Fire Station 4. Nearby the police station, we can see more apartments and condos being built. This is the parking lot for San Francisco Giants, known as Lot A to most people who come to watch the game. To the east side of the police station, we can see Pier 50. This is where the majority of vehicles made in and around the West Coast gets shipped out. It also houses some charter buses and other departments' maintenance's equipment. Further south from this point, we can see the Parade Guys headquarters. This is where a majority of the parade floats we see during parades are made. They always make them from the ground up each year. These are the dry docks where if a large boat needs to be repaired, they will send them here for servicing. It's been a long time since I've seen the docks being used for anything. To the west side, we can see the brand new Chase Center, where the Golden State Warriors play their home games. The Chase Center also hosts a number of other events such as concerts, stand-up comedy shows, and community events on the weekends. The stadium has about 18,000 audience capacity. Next to the stadiums are the Uber headquarters. Further west to the stadium is the UCSF Medical Center. This is also the only medical center with a helipad in San Francisco. To the left of the medical center, you can see the UCSF Benioff Children's Hospital. Here are some of my favorite restaurants in this district. Alexander's Steakhouse at 448 Brannan Street, Bird Box at 680 2nd Street, Deli Board at 1058 Folsom Street, Marlowe at 500 Brannan Street, and Jinto Express at 1552 Howard Street. The Southern District also hosts a number of businesses. One of my favorites is the Costco Warehouse, located at 450 10th Street. Next to Costco Warehouse is the Central Freeway, which connects Highway 101 to Interstate 80. Also close by is the San Francisco Animal Care and Control Headquarters, located at 1419 Bryant Street. The Central Freeway has connections throughout Southern, Mission, and Northern District. It gets very congested during rush hours, as we can see here. To the east side, we can see the Caltrain station at 4th and King Street. I hope you guys enjoyed the Southern District as much as I have. I will see you guys on the floor.